Hi, so this is my first YouTube video that I'm making. I've had many requests on a video of how I do my hair. I have tried to film this a few times already, and each time I've either not liked the lighting, or I've looked a clip, or I've just not liked the sound of my own voice, which probably won't like in this one, but I am going to have to get over it. I have really enjoyed filming the video, so I hope you all like it. And yeah, if you want to see how I got my hair like this, keep on watching. Hey, so as you can see, my hair's a bit of a mess right now. I've already curled the back because you obviously can't see me doing that. So I'm just going to curl the front now. So I use the Toni & Guy Jumbo Waver. It's a 32mm barrel. This is what it looks like. Mine was a gift, but you can get them on Amazon. They normally range from like £22, £23 to £30. So if it's at the higher end, just wait a bit and it will go back down. I use like clips just to clip my hair back while I'm doing it. A bubble. These are just from Primark. Oh, it's sitting in my yeah, I'm just going to start with one side and do the other and answer some questions as I'm going along that I asked on Instagram stories. Probably going to spend all the video pulling this back down off my shoulders, but it's something we're all going to have to learn to live with. Oh, disclaimer, I am not a hairdresser, so if I'm doing something wrong, it's fine. I don't care. So I'll start with smaller sections. If you see me looking behind, it's because the mirror's like behind me. So I'm just going to clip this up. I do just start in small sections like this and clamp this on. Hold it on for a few seconds and move down. I find this keeps curls in my hair perfectly for ages until I next wash it, so you can see the waves. I feel like I'm going to keep looking at the screen instead of the actual camera, so apologies for that. This video might be an absolute bloody disaster. I'm just going to start answering some of the questions as I go along. So I'll do like the Slimming World related ones first. So one of the main questions I got was what spurs me on to make the right choices when I'm not feeling very motivated. So for me, I always try and have something in place that I'm aiming towards. So whether it be summer that's coming up, or a holiday or an event that I really want to look good for, if I ever feel unmotivated, I just remind myself of, you know, how good I want to feel at that event, and that kind of keeps me going. Planning and preparation spurs me on massively. I find that if you are in the mood for bad food but you already have something in the slow cooker, you are a lot more likely to stick to plan and eat what's in the slow cooker than if you don't have anything prepared at all, because it's a lot easier to say, you know, I'm just going to get a takeaway. And definitely writing things down as well. If you're writing things down and you can see how many sins you have in, your healthy extras, and keeping yourself accountable, and then you see a good loss, it definitely spurs you on for the next week because you know you've made really good choices and it's paid off. And the other thing is fakeaways. If I am ever unmotivated to stick to plan, my biggest tip is make fakeaways. They never feel as healthy as some of the other staple meals that you have, and I mean, in all fairness, a lot of them don't have 1/3 speed food, but in my opinion it would be better to eat a takeaway that doesn't have 1/3 speed food but is full of free food than an actual takeaway if you are feeling unmotivated. Another question I got was how to get over when you're in a bit of a plateau with Slimming World, and again it just comes down to writing things down. If you're keeping food diaries, you have something to look back over. So if you know that a few months ago you had really good losses in 1 month, you can compare those food diaries to these ones. There's my dog. Chilling, baby. But he skinned him at the hairdressers, the groomers. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, if you write things down, you can compare your good weeks to your bad weeks. So if you know you've had a really good month a few months ago, you can compare your food diaries then and now and see what the differences are. I'd also say just to keep going with it as well. But unfortunately, the more weight you lose, the more it slows down, especially the closer you get to a healthy weight range. Also, if you're doing a lot of exercise, it can slow down or plateau. It is a lifestyle to be healthy. So even if you aren't losing weight and you know you've made all them right choices, you are going to be a lot healthier than you were before, and that is just as important as weight loss. Got a straight bit here. Another question I got, did my weight loss slow down the closer I got to target? Yes, it did. I think it does for everybody. And I wouldn't necessarily say it slows down the closer you get to target. I think it slows down the closer you get to a healthy weight range. So for example, my start weight was 20 stone. If my target was 18 stone, I would probably lose the first stone a similar amount of quickness to the second stone, because I would still have quite a lot of weight afterwards to lose to be in a healthy weight range. Whereas if your start weight was mine now, which is just over 11 stone, and I was trying to get to 9 stone, it probably would be a lot slower because I don't have as much weight to lose. How long did it take me to lose weight? It took me about 4 years. I joined Slimming World in April 2014. And I hit target this summer of 2018 and maintained since then. So someone asked what my biggest struggle was while doing Slimming World. My biggest struggle was changing my mindset towards food, and not seeing food as an antidepressant, or seeing food as a reward. And as soon as I changed my mindset, that's when my weight loss was the most successful. Because I was looking at food in a different way to what I was looking at it before. So I'm going to start on the other side now. So another question was what I missed the most when I joined Slimming World from before. To be honest, I can't really remember. I think for me, I don't have a sweet tooth. I can see people that enjoy really sweet food like chocolate and desserts missing things a lot more than someone that is fully into savoury food. I feel like savoury food can be a lot easier to duplicate than sweet food. And I am a massive savoury person. I don't really have a sweet tooth at all. So I think someone that had a huge sweet tooth would struggle a lot more. Wine. I am a big wine lover, and wine is high in sins. And low sin wine does not taste the same, and I'm not drinking crap wine. So yeah. Wine is probably what I miss the most. So I got a lot of questions as well that weren't Slimming World related, so I thought I'd answer a few of them as well. I got a million questions about my job, and I don't know why, but I just don't want to tell you. I feel like, so this is a bit of a side note, when I started my Slimming World Instagram, which was in 2014, the only person that knew about it initially was my boyfriend and no one else. And then I think my cousin found out, and then I blocked her. So sorry, Amy. She's unblocked now. And no one else knew. The dog is so bloody distracting. Dex, stop it. So no one else knew about it that knew me. I'd never posted pictures of myself. It was just my food. My name wasn't on there. And then it wasn't until I'd say about a year ago that people that I knew started to follow me on it. And it started with a girl at work, came into work, and I remember her saying like, oh, I found your Instagram. And inside I was like, oh no, because I'd kept it private for so long. And it was just kind of like my own space where no one knew me. So kind of once my friend at work found out, my other work friends found out, and they've all been amazing, like they've never made me feel weird about it. It wasn't until quite recently that people that I knew growing up have started to follow me on Instagram. So 2 people that followed me that I know from my hometown tagged me on Instagram, and people that I grew up with follow them. So I've started getting followers of people that I like went to school with, went to college with. So it is a bit of a bizarre feeling. So I never started, so totally off track, but I never started the Instagram for it to be a personal account. And it has grown to more of a personal account, which I'm really happy about now. But yeah, there's just, I don't know, some things that I don't want to talk about. One of them is my job. Yeah, so I work in an office and it's not exciting. I also got asked my real name. My first name is Alexandra. And again, I'm just going to keep my surname to myself. So I got quite lots of questions on what makeup I use. The lighting's really good. So like in person, my makeup probably does not look, well, my makeup does not look as nice. I use either the Estee Lauder Double Wear or the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. The Wet n Wild one doesn't stay on your face as long as the Estee Lauder one, but I just really like the finish of it, especially if my skin's quite clear. On top of that, powder-wise, I use the ABH Contour Palette and the Milk Chocolate Soleil Too Faced Bronzer or the Hoola Light. My highlighter is the new CID in Sirocco. I love looking like Rudolph. And I absolutely swear by it. I think it's the best thing ever. I haven't found a concealer that I absolutely love, so I kind of mix and match them. And then my eyebrow pencil is from Primark. It was £2 and I swear by it. And I got quite a lot of questions about my brows actually. The only reason that they're in kind of a better shape now than what they were is because the makeup artist that I tag, she's got her own business called Ashley's Artistry. She also does the eyebrows. She does have my before and after on her page. My eyebrows before were horrendous and she's sorted them out for me. Eyelashes, I got asked quite a few questions about my eyelashes. These ones are from Primark. They are £2. I can't remember what they're called. I know they are the only ones that are £2. They're not the Girls With Attitude ones, they're like Primark's own. So someone asked me if I was ever going to restyle my hair, how would I restyle it? And the answer is I wouldn't ever. I've had my hair every colour under the sun. I have had it red, purple, orange, brown, black, short, long, and I always go back to blonde. So I love my blonde hair. I feel like it suits my skin tone because I'm quite pale, and I love having long hair as well, but I really do want extensions. So someone asked me about what cosmetic surgery and treatments I've had, and quite a lot of people asked about lip filler. I have never had lip filler. I just have plumper lips, I guess. They're really sore at the minute. No matter what I try on them, so it works for a little while and then it stops. I've tried Blistex, I've tried Carmex, I've tried gentle lip scrubs, lip balms, everything, and I just have incredibly dry lips. I have quite dry skin as well. I've never had Botox, but I am very excited. I am getting Botox very soon. I will be filming a video on it as well. I'm getting it in my forehead. My forehead is something that I am quite self-conscious about. I know everyone's going to tell me that, well, maybe you won't, but I know a lot of people are going to say I don't need it, but I'm doing it for myself. As said, it's these that I'm not a fan of. Makeup settles into them and I don't know, I just don't like the look of them. Cosmetic surgery wise, so once I hit target, I maintain my target for quite a period of time, I'd say about 6 months. Cosmetic surgery is something I've always wanted, just because of the loose skin. Again, I'm happy to do a separate video on my experience with my surgery. Quite a few people ask me about my eyelashes and how I get them underneath. Again, I'm happy to do a separate video showing you how I put my eyelashes on as well as the rest of my makeup. I'm going to attempt to show you how they look. It's not going to be an attractive pose for me, but I will try anyway. So basically, I wear a full strip lash, but I apply them underneath my natural lashes rather than on top. I started off by using lashes that had an invisible lash band, cutting them in half and doing half at a time, and now I can pretty much put any lash on. I don't think it's difficult to do. I am qualified to apply semi-permanent lashes to other people, so I don't know if that helped me out to start off with, and I'd been applying my own eyelashes for years. I've now wore eyelashes pretty much every day consistently for about 11 years. But then some of my friends have tried it recently and they found it really easy to do. I'm sure there will be some YouTube videos on it. So yeah. Oh, try and get close. This isn't attractive. Look how sore my lips are. Super attractive. So yeah, to style my hair afterwards, I kind of just pull out the curls, ruffle it up, and then, yeah, kind of just pull out the curls, ruffle it up a bit, and yeah, that's the finished look. Oh, so we hope you enjoyed the video. Turn the brightness down a bit too bright. Oh. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I've been saying I was going to do it for ages, and then I did film it. This is the 5th time I've tried to film it, so this one is going up 100%. If you have any more questions, just write them in the comments below. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to start posting more videos, and give the video a like, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.